All right, y'all, what's up? We are gonna make some fried chicken, mac and cheese, green beans, and cornbread. So first, we're gonna start with like mac and cheese. We're gonna get our noodles going. Um, you can use whatever noodles you want to, but now I'm gonna get the cornbread put together and get that started so it's ready to go. Now let's start our cheese sauce for our mac and cheese. I use it varies depending on how much time I got, um, how many people I'm feeding, that kind of stuff. So tonight I'm using Velveeta and cream cheese and some milk and some other seasonings and stuff that I will put in there. But love to have some good old homemade mac and cheese. But why don't you guys drop in the comments and tell me what is your favorite mac and cheese? Because I know for some people it's not homemade mac and cheese. Um, but yeah, so I bring my cheese sauce. I let everything melt at a very, very, very low temperature because I don't want anything to burn or anything like that. You can also see that I do have some batter for my chicken sitting on that counter, and we're doing little chicken wingettes. So, not doing big pieces of chicken, we're doing the small pieces of chicken. All I do for my seasoning or breading um, is I got a little bit of cornmeal, some flour, and all the seasonings that we like. We like Slap Your Mama, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. It just depends on our mood, but tonight we just had basic stuff on there. But anyway, we'll drop them into this grease once our grease is hot. We let our grease get all the way up to, I want to say I did 350. And then I dropped 7 to 8 pieces of chicken in at a time and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Since it's the wingettes, didn't really have to cook for a whole long time, but you gotta let them cook. And we're gonna keep going with our mac and cheese as well. Um, Drop in the comments what all you guys like as far as when you make fried chicken or something like that. What do you guys like to pair it with? But I'm dropping my noodles into the cheese sauce because I do like to get that all mixed in and blended really well. And then I will put some cheese, some shredded cheese on top, put a lid over it, and let it set for a little bit. Only because we like things extra cheesy. Um, I do use the lactate milk or lactose free milk just due to my child's preferences. We love pepper and garlic in our mac and cheese as well. So we'll get that all mixed up while that chicken is frying. And then we will throw that shredded cheese on there. And then plop that lid on top of it. Set it off away from the heat. I did use a whole bag of shredded cheese only because the pan I made it in was a little bit bigger. So I used a whole bag of shredded cheese, put the lid on it, turn the burner off, and slide that up off of the heat. So now that that's done, I gotta have my own little drink as well. The cornbread was in the oven, and then as you can see, we've gotten some of the chicken done, and now it's time for me to make the little one's plate. So we got some of those green beans on that plate. We got some chicken. We're going to put a big old scoop of mac and cheese. And you're probably wondering what's on my cornbread, but when I take my cornbread out of the oven, because I do like a sweeter cornbread, I do put butter on the top of mine. But we're just going to cut this up and we're going to give him a nice little piece of cornbread on his plate to go with everything. And then I will show you what his plate looks like and we will get to devouring. Because who doesn't want some fried chicken and green beans and cornbread and mac and cheese? So I will grab my little spatula out of the drawer and get it out because that knife just was not cutting it for me. Um, but yeah, so anyway, as we're wrapping up, don't forget to like and subscribe to our page. The kiddo and I come on here and cook all the time, and we love to show you our new recipes that we do. So I'm going to keep frying up the chicken and get the rest of it cooked, and then I will make my own plate as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys.